Not many great things came from this pandemic, but I think that it's kind of brought to light that childcare is an essential service. Can't get anything done if we're taking care of children. That is a job in itself.
To be recognized, given the tumultuousness of what we've gone through over the course of the last year and a half, has been intense, and it's exciting. It feels rewarding to know that we've stuck through this, not only for our families, but for the community as well.
So I have 2 kids and I live in West Seattle, and there was no indoor play spaces in West Seattle. So I would drive north, south, east, and even west, but we didn't have one here, and this is such a family neighborhood that we really needed one. And I wanted to make sure that it was accessible for kids of all abilities. So we opened Outer Space Seattle. So we were open for 2.5 months prior to the pandemic. We opened as a restaurant as well. So we had a cafe, we had our own menu, and we had a beer and wine license. So parents were coming in, drinking beer, ordering pizza while their kids were playing. So during the closure, we realized that we can reopen as a child care facility. We have this playground, we have our own ventilation, we're right on Elki Beach, we can open our giant garage doors for fresh air. So we have kids in the morning and afternoon every day now, and they play on our playground, which we clean nightly. We run our vents, and we take them to the beach as much as we can. Remote learning isn't easy for most kids. You know, I think if you're older, it's easier. We had a lot of parents who were struggling, me included, getting their kids to participate in online learning. So we facilitated that here. We became a remote learning center. So we do have students who come here with their tablets and log into their classrooms and do their assignments. And it's much easier when we're the people helping them and not their parents. Now that school is reopened, we get kids coming in after they leave school, which is great because they still have a safe environment where parents can still get their work done.
We watched this place as we walked by since July, and then when we needed a little bit of help, we looked into it, and it was a perfect kind of situation where we could get some afternoon daycare consistently that allowed us, both to go back to full-time work. It's a wonderful space, but it really stands out, like the quality of people that they have who work here.
Our son's been coming here since September, and it's been amazing. It's been a godsend, really. Just exactly what we needed. He loves it here. We had been doing virtual school for, I think, a couple weeks, and it was just rough on all of us. And we all needed it. He needed a place to go with other kids. We needed a place that we could send him for a little bit, and it was amazing. We feel like a family here, and we love the owners, all the kids, all the teachers.
We also had birthday parties planned for every weekend, kind of going into summer.
We were booked out for 6 or so months in advance. When the pandemic hit, we of course had to return deposit fees, and everybody was devastated because this was such a great place to have a party, 2 hours, just free for all. Now we're at a place where we are able to do that again. We want to keep that going, and we have openings, we want to keep booking, so please contact us.
It's just really important for kids to play and socialize. We see it when kids come in and they haven't socialized and they've been really isolated during this pandemic. They're just so thirsty for it. It makes me feel recognized by West Seattle, which is a place that I love so much. And it's just a really good feeling to know that it seems so alone in this pandemic, that we're not alone.